All right, boom.
Hey,
Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, hey, hey,
What's
we
going
here
on?
again. U.N.I. Verse presents another one for you all. The
bro, we
U.N.I.
gotta make.
review series number 2. We got Angolmois Genkou Kassenki. Please don't kill me.
I know
Please
this
don't
nigga
kill me.
struggling.
Bro,
Genkou
I don't even know why you
Kassenki.
trying to do the motherfucking whole name, bro. You
Hey
know you
man,
can't pronounce
you
none of that.
know, I'm just trying to make sure that they get their credit where credit is due. Fair use, all credit goes to you all guys. Fair use. I don't want you two to shut me down again. I just got in here.
Yeah, as long as you don't, I guess, no
The
put no
YouTube, the
goddamn.
copyright post on
Man, the copyright police is out here lurking. So you got to be on your P's and Q's out here when you're dealing with YouTube, man. But anyway, we're not going to drag on with that one. How you gentlemen doing tonight, man? What's going on, fellas?
But
amazing.
same.
Oh,
What is that sound?
It's you,
Sensational.
nigga.
oh, what are you hearing? Uh, all right, always having some technical difficulties, but yeah, it's been a week, man, since we've last tuned in. Anybody care to share anything progressive you've done with your lives? You know, we want to motivate all to keep it going and keep pushing and feel good and stay strong. And what better than some success stories? Anybody got something for us?
Last night I broke my record.
Okay.
5 bars, one night.
Travel to
Zero
five
bitch as
bars.
fuck.
Say
Travel
5 bars.
to
Bro, this
I feel
this
bad
girl
for
made
the
me mad
people
as
in
fuck
Phoenix.
last night. She made me mad as fuck, bro. She kept me on the phone for 3 hours. Up the 5 period, right? I went to sleep on her ass. I was like, okay, cool. On to sleep. I don't know what you about to do.
well, we said you could have just said the 5 bars and left it at that, bro. You know, we was talking about success stories.
I'll be back.
Real, bro. I
Cool.
ain't gonna flex to these folks. They were like, oh, this nigga done went 5 bars. He done pulled like 8 bitches.
I
Nah.
mean, I think you was the only one who said that.
I
But
mean, they
that's
probably. I
okay.
know all the fans is looking like, bruh, this nigga is the sexiest nigga on the show, bruh. I know he hits all the hoes, but it's not as easy as y'all think it is, man.
Yes, yes, yes. It is not that easy.
Because obviously the hoes are eluding King Cat.
5 bars.
Oh no.
Good
This was just an
record
No
off night.
and
answer.
dispersal rate.
Kobe didn't score.
Yeah, I don't think
Kobe don't.
it's the
Kobe don't
hoes.
score
It's
30
the player. The player ain't got the
every
game.
game. Man, sometimes it's not your night, man. It wasn't my night.
Yeah. 5-0. It's starting to sound like a Falcons record.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
I'll be
A damn
0-5.
dirty bird. A damn dirty bird.
Bars
So,
5,
let's not
cat
bring up
0.
you know,
hoes is winning. They was up halftime, but that second half.
So the third bar was halftime.
So, someone, what you just got done doing, bro? You look like you just got
Nothing.
done taking a shit.
Nah,
Nigga
yeah,
bro.
took
poo poo kachoo.
a
Nah, I
two
tried.
minute
I was
shit, bro.
sharing it. I was sharing it to Facebook. Try to share it to my Instagram too.
Hey, I
Okay, cool,
appreciate
cool.
that. But On a serious note, though. Oh well, Suma back. Suma, did you have anything to share with the audience, man? You know, any good stories of success or
Nope,
tales of grandeur? You said
not
no.
really. Hey,
All right, all right. So we're gonna move on to the review part of this, gentlemen. I think this is gonna be a good one. You know,
oh, it
I hope
is.
everybody
I
enjoyed
got
it.
one
Okay.
question.
Um, yes, sir. What is your question?
Did anybody do the historical actual background information to know how this actual battle went? Yes. His like truthfully, because that's what I was thinking this whole
Yes,
time. Like,
sir. There was
okay,
historical research done. So
okay,
that's what I'm like. This is gonna be a good one, man. Very interesting. So again, we have Angolmois Genkou Kassenki, and we're going to go with the three category breakdown, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new or have been following along, you understand we're doing the three category breakdown. It is the cinema or the artwork, the soundtrack, or the special effect noises, any type of sound noises, of course, and the writing, how it played out. We judge it well. We review based upon those three things, and then sometimes it leads to dialogue and so forth, so far. Well, anyway, so with that being said, who would like to jump in first with their, you know, score and its best out of 10?
Who the hell is that?
Huh?
I hear somebody talking. Somebody
bro,
talking in the background.
this is the
Oh,
African nigga we
I was
just
about to say, oh,
motherfucking
Oh,
saved
okay.
from Africa, bro.
this
Congratulations. Thank you.
nigga
That
done
was my good
adopted
deed
a
of the week.
rain dancer.
Hey, that's a
We
good
adopted
one.
an
That's a
African nigga,
good
bro.
one.
Arise, chicken, chicken, arise, arise, chicken.
Okay. I was about to say, wow, church,
Get
man.
these scorecards ready.
All right. So who's start?
Uh,
Who's starting off?
All right, so yeah, who want to go
yeah.
first?
All right. Yeah. I'm getting the scorecards together. Yes. Yes. But anybody can pop it off.
Hello. I feel like you should go first since you got the whole scores and stuff.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna start it off. I'm gonna start it off with the visuals. Um, the visuals were pretty good. They weren't the worst. I mean, they weren't the best. I mean, it was, but it was good enough for what I liked. I definitely liked a lot of the scenes. I guess I'm a sucker for like gore and different things of that nature. So I'm looking to see that type of shit. Or excuse my language. Trying to keep it PG. I'm
Man, this
looking
ain't
to
no
see
damn
those type of
Christian
things.
network, nigga. You don't get it.
Hey man, just trying to keep it PG. um, so I guess, and then thinking about it from that time era, yeah, I guess that would be subpar. So I'm gonna give the visuals. I'm gonna give them a 7. I'm gonna give them a 7 on the visuals. Soundtrack. Soundtrack was all right, I guess. Nothing that really stuck with me. So, hmm. And I'm pretty hard when it comes to like soundtrack because I don't really be caring for a lot of the songs. So I am a little biased when it comes to that because I don't really like them. So if it is fire, it's got to stick. It didn't really
Mm.
stick with me like that. So I'm gonna give that one a 6. And the story, I rock with the story heavy. The story was pretty dope. Um, it made me go and do my further research and look at other things and try to understand more. So with that being said, like that's always a great token to making somebody go outside of the show and do more research and look at things. So I was like, all right, cool. That's a bet. So with that, I'm gonna give it an 8. And then those will be my scores. All right. So for my visuals, 7. For my soundtrack, music, 6. And for the story, 8.
Okay.
All right. So if
All
anybody,
right. Guess
whoever
I'm gonna
want to
go.
kick it off next, yeah, can kick it.
All right. So I ain't gonna lie. The opening, I fucks with it. Fucks with the opening. The soundtracks all were more soundtrack-ish. Like there was more situational. So it's not anything that kind of stuck, but it was good it was good. So I'm gonna give
Yo,
that up.
1 second, Lloyd, before you continue. Can you allow me in and I'll leave out? I'm coming in on another device.
Okay then. I'm aware. I'll wait for him real quick. Probably just switch over real fast. There you go. Whole ass knee.
There we go.
I got down seven computer monitors behind him and shit.
All for my waifus. Each waifu gets a computer monitor.
Pornhub, X videos. Goddamn.
You got to multitask. It's levels to this.
Right.
So let me but yeah, opening just really the opening. I know the ending was called Upside Down. That was okay. Uh I really did the opening though. I really did. I started hearing myself sing to it unconsciously. I was like, okay, I kind of fucks with it. So, but visuals all was good for the moments. So just because of that opening though, I'm gonna give it a 7. Opening is I mean a lot to me because it kind of it preps me for what I'm watching. So I'm gonna give it a 7 overall. Visuals, it had almost a kind of it was kind of nostalgic too. It reminded me of I believe what it was, Monster, the anime Monster. It kind of reminded me of that a little bit, and kind of Gangster. Kind of reminded me of Gangster a little bit too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So probably was about the same person. Um, Visuals, so visuals was pretty tight. I give that a 7. You know, I know. Well, yeah, give it a 7, 6 or 7. I'll stick with 7. It was some scenes where I guess it depend like when he was walking through the crowd of the enemy when he
Mongols.
defeated when he defeated that leader. So he was just walking through, but it was in like picture frames more so than.
Oh, you're talking about it at the very end?
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
some other scenes as well to kind of add it like that. But so I give it a 6. I give it a 6. I give it a 6. 7 would be high. It'll be at the most, but I'll give it a 6.
And that's a 6 for which one?
That's visuals.
Okay, 6.
Well, no, 7. They had some pretty scenes. I did like a lot of the designs.
But the princess is so beautiful. You don't want to go higher?
I mean,
That's waifu. That's waifu material right there.
you know what? I would have gave it a solid 8 to 9 if they would have just showed that rape scene. But goddamn.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
oh,
Here's to keeping it PG, my niggas. Here's to keeping
there
it
goes
PG.
that PG tag. All right, so we are.
There goes the PG out of the window. We gotta do some editing. We're gonna cut it out for the real version.
You know, hey, this kind of live, so I guess we just changed the rating now. All right, we're gonna go to M rating now.
Yeah,
Thank
but
you.
at least this one. I
So
mean,
anime itself wouldn't be really anything that one would want their kids to watch.
to
I
be
mean,
honest, there are some like X-rated, like gory anime. So do we want to limit it to a PG rating?
Oh no, the review is going to be PG. The content don't have to be PG. Yeah,
Got you.
yeah, that's all. As much as possible. You know, I understand. We all get into it. We feel it. You know.
yeah, I can't be authentic if I got to hold
I
back.
know a few offhand
Nah,
that can get into some.
just don't just don't go too crazy. That's all. But we good. I
I heard
understand.
about
We
an
get
anime
it.
that was banned in Japan, but we can watch it here.
Right. Oh
As long
shit.
as we ain't showing
Good.
no scenes or shit, not even a picture would be okay, like a thumbnail, but that's it. But they can't.
I was researching that stuff, but don't worry about it, man. Well, I'm gonna get it right. I've seen other people do it, so hey, I know it's possible.
But
different ratings, maybe.
Right.
That's fine.
Well, yeah, bro. Visuals, because you jump around now.
If they would have shown them kissing, I would have been okay with that. They didn't even show that.
Oh yeah.
Except for the chick, they always was just.
I don't even know if she actually kissed dude.
Right.
I feel like he woke up some time. He's just like, "What you doing? I'm just seeing if you ain't dead."
Yeah.
I gotta go check my water. I gotta make sure my water running in my.
Definitely. They never did show that part, so
my refrigerator's running. Gotta go catch it.
But so I give it a 7. I give it a 7.
Yeah,
Visual 7, just for scenery and art style. Animation is high, pretty natural, mediocre. It wasn't too. It was good for what it was.
Right.
So solid 7 for visuals.
Okay.
Story was good. Like they had a lot of like betrayals. A lot of stuff to where he's like, damn. It's like, really? Like I almost thought that the princess's, I guess her advisor or whatever, the chick that was out, gonna I thought she was gonna kill her, but we seen that didn't happen. So plus,
what she do? Like some chakra shit and put her to sleep and cover you up in some leaves, bitch. You couldn't just say lay here. Lay here real quick until all this blows over. As long as you survive, we good. They ain't gonna find you in the leaves. That's all she had to say. That's all she had to say.
Just don't move, laying there. She might have been too hysterical though. You had to.
Could have been like, "Hey, play dead."
Remember, she was too irrational. She was too irrational because remember when she popped out on old girl?
Oh yeah.
No, I just thought about it. The princess was too noble. If old girl would have ran off, the princess would have ran after her.
Yeah.
Because the princess would have been like, "It's me and you," and she was like, "Nah, it's one of us. You gonna stay here." So
Exactly. She
yeah.
had to.
Now that I think
Yeah.
about it, that makes sense.
Yeah,
She was a firecracker, man. She was gonna go down with the troops.
yeah. She shot the arrow too, and then when they was
Mhm.
hiding in the bush, he
Got
was
the
like,
arrow.
"Chill,
Fuck that.
chill." He was like, "Nah, nigga, for
She
my
said,
family."
fuck that.
What you talking about? But yeah, overall, I'll give the story an 8.
Did a story at
It
8.
was it was really, I was in it. I did like 6 episodes one day, 6 episodes earlier, so I kind of wanted to be more, I tried to do it late purposefully just
To be like
because I wouldn't have everything in
refresh on the
my,
material.
yeah, so I can remember a lot of the stuff. But it was really good.
Right.
They damn, I hate when they kill I be loving some character. I was like, dang, he just came. He just came in this thing. He already died. I was like, gee, ooh, and girl died. Melanated. Man, I was like, yo, okay, bet. Okay.
Well, all right, cool, bro. Hold on, because we're gonna go in depth after I get everybody's reviews. Because I got a lot of stuff I want to say too, bro. This was a
And
good
forgive
one.
me, guys, if you hear some stuff in the background. It's my dog. He's playing with his new toy, so
Okay,
he's tearing that up just in case.
gotcha.
Damn.
10-4. Why it's on you right now? Anyway,
Oh yeah, let's
let's
go.
get it.
Okay, so let's start with the least impressive of the categories. I would say the music, audio. It wasn't too spectacular for me. It's real skippable. The story is much more meaty than the music, and then there's not much music integrated into the story, so it's kind of forgettable. You kind of just can forget all about it. So I would get at mm, I would give it a 4 actually. Um, as far as artwork, it's pretty decent. I admire the fact that they didn't make all of the troops, all the Mongol soldiers, all like the same uniform and shit. They made like different factions, and that was pretty cool. They put actually thought into that point. So artwork, I would give it maybe a 7.5. I don't want to go with a full 8. But there were some pretty interesting character models. Um, and story, uh, pretty decent story. They gave some. They used a lot of flashbacks, which was good, so you can learn more about the main characters, and they didn't give it all to you at once. So you sort of had to keep watching to get the full story. So that was a pretty cool thing, aspect they used. Um, some pretty interesting characters. You got some character development. You got some betrayal, like Sue was saying before. You got you got some love interests. You got the little kids that was falling in love, and then spoiler alert. Well, I'm not even gonna go into it. You got the kids that was falling in love. You got the main character. He had a love interest, but it was kind of like one way. And you had some interesting characters like the big guy. I can't think of his name, but he kind of left like towards the end. He came back and he was like, you know what? I'm gonna go back and see what
Yeah,
these soldiers
that
did
was
like.
my
I'm gonna go
nigga, bro.
back.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, we got reinforcements now. It looks like there may be some hope. So I'm
He like 20 niggas in one.
so yeah, I'm gonna go back. So I definitely admired that. Didn't see the merchant guy anymore though. That was interesting. Um, let's see what else.
Mm.
Yeah, you can tell they need that. It's a lot more. Like they should have a season 2, or maybe the rest of it will be in the manga or
It
whatever.
could be. It could be. There's a lot of open area at the end. That's a nice story development. it's not the story aspect that they didn't just like end it all. So if they want to come back later, they can definitely do that because you got all the kids, you got the princess, you got the main character, and he after he was revived, it seems like he came back even more willing to throw hands. So you know, he had something to protect now. So story, I would give that an 8. Well, 8.5, just because of the fact that there may be some more going on with the story. This will be something I'd like to see a continuation
of. Gotcha. All right. Cool. And
all right, Cat, you here with us?
We got Mr. King Cat, the kid. Are you still here with us? There he is.
There you go.
Bruh.
I think you're muted.
It's your turn.
Did you find the hoe at the gas station and get her in the car with you?
That would be a negative. He had his old.
You had to go see a man about a horse.
Being good. I'm trying. Yo.
Man, we have a bunch of Crips on this damn comment section. You doing all man?
Can you hear us? If you're
muted,
understand, it's your turn to go.
Can we put it in the chat real quick?
Yeah, I'm about to put it there because he just signaled like he heard me. Bro, playing over there, he can hear me. Definitely can. That's why you laugh.
He telling the story inside.
No, he can hear me, bro. That's why he laughing over there, bro. He playing. All right, watch.
Cut that music down, pretty ass nigga. Trying to find the right angle. Trying to get that light. It ain't no light. The sunlight is gone. It's nighttime.
Like he got a rusty ass phone stand. Put some oil on that.
I don't know if he's gonna get it.
I
don't think he even has a phone stand.
Nah, he don't. He's trying to prop it up on the headrest.
Well, why is dropping?
He in the car trying to prop.
We can probably come back to him for real because we don't want him to get into no legal problems with the police.
Look at this. Then drop it. Now I gotta pick it up. And fail because it ain't sitting on the headrest.
You know why I pulled you over?
Man, I did all
that. Do podcasts in the midst of driving.
Because you're too pretty and black to be driving. That's why.
Look at him.
Put your tongue in your mouth, young man.
All right, so we'll wait for him to get in.
You can definitely hear us.
I know he can hear us, bro. I know he can hear. It's probably too loud out there, so I'm gonna give you that because you're in the car. So
riding around with no
with
AC,
that being said, though, we're gonna go into the discussion, and then when you're ready to join us, hey, bro, I'm trying to keep this PG, bro. It's kids watching this, bro. What's wrong with you, man? Come on, brother. The children.
This should be on Untold.
This guy.
Untold documentary.
But all right, Roy, I know you were speaking about the you said the ending theme, Upside Down by She's. I think that's what you said. Yeah.
I forgot who it was, but the name of it was Upside Down.
Upside Down by She's. If I'm saying that right, it's She's. And the opening.
Oh, okay, yeah. With 2 hours or one?
No, SHE''S.
Okay.
Like she is.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah.
And the opening theme was Bravery by Straightener. So yeah. So I got that one in there for you. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to him.
Go ahead, you can do that, and while you do that, we'll get into the meat of the story.
Oh yeah, y'all go ahead, man. I'm about to play this on my own thing, not on the show. Fair use. Don't scrap the video, please. YouTube police.
Just mute yourself and listen to it, brother.
Yeah, I'm about to
We can
mute
get them
up.
the
All
link
right.
to it if they want to listen to it themselves. We gave them the names. All right, Swimmer, how do you feel about the direction of the story?
I ain't gonna lie. When I first, of course, when you first get into it, it's never what you expect until almost around the middle. Then you can kind of almost know what's gonna happen before it happens. But for the most part, I was surprised. You know, when they first got captured and was using, I guess we using them for extra, for like for extra muscle in the beginning, and how the relationship with all of the captees or the captured, how they all kind of just they I don't think they knew each other before they all got captured until aside from the how quickly their all their relationships was was built upon, like the arrow dude. I don't know. I can't remember. The only dude, the main character was Coochie.
That really was his name.
It really was his name. Where I was like, oh man, and I actually do hate that word. It just I don't know. Just I'll
But
say,
it's
bro.
spelled differently. It's spelled differently.
Yeah, it's spelled differently, like Kushi. But it's almost like the main character, what he was fighting for from in the beginning versus almost like around maybe 6 or 7 is really when he started, you know, handling shit himself. Like, he was kind of that's when the
So he
princess
sort of earned the trust of everyone. They sort of depended on him.
and he was still very harsh on them too. Like, he was like, all right, you want to fight? If I beat you, then
He was
tell me all
honest,
your
man.
names, take your mask off. He was trying to build a more intimate relationship with them, even at first. I think what started the tipping point. He was definitely never a bad guy. He was never like that. I feel like he would pretty much save anyone that needs help that's in front of him, type of person. He went. I feel. But really, when the prince's grandfather died, when he died, that's kind of like he just
That was like the second episode, first or second
second, yeah,
episode.
second episode, yeah, second, third, beginning, maybe
Then the
third,
then
about
the
second.
him and then the son,
Yeah, then the son.
brother. That was deep, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
that made me know to not fall in love with any characters. I feel like that's like a sort of Game of Thrones PTSD sort of thing that I have to not just
yeah.
fall in love with the character because they made that at any time, especially when you starting off first, second episode, third episode, killing off one of like
Oh yeah.
the big main characters, you know.
I was thinking, okay, is anybody gonna live? Anybody? I mean, you do have a couple, but it's like, damn.
I really wanted to see Oni Takamaru live, and I wanted to see him get that fight. Oni Takamaru was the big guy.
Oh
Really
yeah.
Yeah,
wanted to see
yeah.
that fight between Jin Zaburo and him. That would have been
Yeah,
Is
man.
that your
They
dog? So
teased
that's your
that
dog,
one.
right?
They teased that one. So
yeah.
It's like he in the sink full of dishes. When
he's in the he's in the crate right now.
Okay.
And I think his bowl is in there with him. Is his metal, so he's knocking it around.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah,
He definitely put more supernatural, more than you would, that the closest thing to it is not a supernatural series, but he's like the closest thing, you get when he swings. It's like a whole gust of wind, and it's like a
yeah.
like a little
He
spontaneous
whole
fucking
logs, freaking whole logs at the enemies. Like he was.
I wanted to know about
log.
his fighting style. That would have been interesting.
Yeah.
Fighting style, bruiser type of mechanism, whatever he was doing, because he was something, man.
Yeah.
Definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Definitely see why he would be an exile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can't have him around regular people. He gonna scare everybody away.
Exactly.
Not to mention his
sharp teeth. Was he like a demon or something, or
like an ogre?
Right.
I know the other dude was like, yeah, he said, nigga, this nigga look like a whole ogre out here. I was like, and then Coochie knew exactly who he was talking to. Oh, okay, oh yeah.
What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, bro.
But the way that it ended, I kind of feel like when they made it to that next island, it was gonna be a wash. Because that next island was where Jen Zabado was from.
Oh yeah. Well, you talking about
Coochie.
Oh, that's where the next island was where he was from.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Yeah, I must have missed that one. But oh snap! Like I wasn't I wasn't expecting it to go down like that. Like y'all said, it had that Game of Thrones type S to it, to where it's dang nobody.
Yeah.
But you had the kids, so there's still hope. If one person lives, there's still hope, and they have more than one. So,
and if it was based historically, I don't remember historically why the Mongols or Japan being taken over by anybody. I remember them.
I don't remember the Mongols actually making it over to Japan.
Right.
It was a whole China thing. That's why they had the Great Wall. But I think they wanted to put some of the aspects of that into this anime, which is why when you got to the last castle, they had the big wall that surrounded it, and the people to protect it. So that's why they had that same problem.
You only got one dog, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can break him over if you want to see him that much. He's a German Shepherd.
Sure. I kind of do. That's what you said.
You want to see the dog?
Right, hold on.
Almost sound like you got two playing soccer. All I need to hear now is go.
That's funny.
You're trying to say I have a dog Rocket League?
My whole sponsors and everything.
But a lot of those characters had like archetypes that I've seen and played out throughout the different Japanese history too. So that was very interesting how to see that dynamic being played in the story. Now, I knew it wasn't 100% accurate, and folks, it's not 100% accurate, of course. This did happen. There was a battle that did happen out there. This is extremely dramatized. As far as this one guy doing that and these band of outlaws doing all this. This did happen. And the island was named Tsushima, right? And
you guys see
which
him?
was quite interesting because if you know anything about PlayStation, there's a game that look at the German Shepherd. Hey, look at him. Hey man, I want one of
Before you
those
turned,
so
I thought that
bad.
was like a part husky or something.
Yeah, he's German Shepherd Husky mix.
Okay,
Oh
okay.
man,
So like a
that's
quarter
a good
Husky,
mix, man.
3/4 German Shepherd. He's just a big lover.
Oh, I need to come and visit.
Yeah, that's cool.
He likes to be petted and all the attention. See, that's what
Mm.
he does. He puts his paw on you to let you know he wants attention. I mean,
Yeah.
and
But yeah, there's a video
Man
game
got the
out
spades.
that they just created, and it's called Ghost to Tsushima, and it's based
Oh
off this anime.
yeah,
It's
that's a
based
good
off
game.
this anime, bro.
is it really?
Yes, yeah, and I didn't know
I
that.
should buy
I was
that. I
like,
did not know
wow.
that. I need to get that
I
like
looked it up
now.
and saw it. I said, damn, that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's following Coochie.
So is he the main character?
Jinzabaru. Yeah, the Jinzabaru Coochie is the main character in Ghost of Tsushima.
Wow, that's a deep dive there. I
Yeah.
mean, I'm gonna have to go pick that up like now, yesterday.
So I was like, wow, that's
Yeah,
pretty good.
I might have picked that up yesterday.
Um, you know,
Back on that.
and like, yeah, there was invasions of islands, but of course they didn't make it that far. You got mountain dudes, which is the mongrels trying to sail, and you know what I'm saying, it just wasn't happening. They had no
Yeah.
experience with water at all.
Especially when they was trying to take over the fortress. Almost
Yeah,
looked like a miniature
Great Wall.
Great Wall of China kind of,
right,
yeah.
right.
So honestly,
Oh, is King Cat back? Looks like
Is
he's
he?
home. And it looks like he's froze. Never mind.
Okay. All right.
but yeah, honestly, that's when I enjoyed this story the most. Is when they went to the castle. A lot of stuff happened. That's when everything started busting out. And
Yeah.
the first deaths was when dude, the trader was trying to, he had the little
The
what was
pass.
it? Yeah, he had a little
Yeah,
pass
yeah,
badge
the
or
hall
whatever.
pass.
He did, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
He was like, you know what? That is kind of a good idea,
Yep.
but I don't like you. Hmm.
Right.
Like,
How do I solve this problem? I take the hall pass and I kill everybody.
bro, like he took that girl. He was like, I thought he was gonna kiss him. Jalen was like, okay, he trying to, boom, stab through the
All
back.
right, all right, y'all. My bad.
All right, brother. Can you give us your breakdown?
Okay, cool. I ain't hear shit y'all said, so if I repeat something, my opinion matters more than y'all.
Oh, go ahead, man. Your opinion is
Hey
different.
man, Black Lives Matter. Oh, what you talking about, man?
Nigga, I'm not black, I'm brown.
I'm sure your life matters somewhere. Now, since it
Somewhere
was
in the
you,
spectrum.
I'm already dead.
Just
I'm
not here
already
right
dead
now.
inside.
you know, hey man, you in the universe floating on the outer layers right now. Come on, brother.
This is really just a shadow clone.
All right.
This nigga gonna pop
Well,
anyway.
oh, you forgot the categories. Okay, I got you.
Oh,
He
I got
already
it.
popped. He already
Sound.
popped.
Okay,
Story.
I'm gonna make this short. The soundtrack, I skipped all of that shit. I couldn't tell you what the fuck that shit sound like. I skipped all this. It was whack. I was like 30 seconds in. Let me get these niggas getting killed. But music forgettable. I can't remember any musical moments, bro. Like it didn't. I don't feel like it piped up any of the scenes. But that's visuals. I agree with you, bro. When you said all the individual soldiers were slick different, bro. That was a cool detail that they put in. Since we doing fight scenes, fight scenes is a part of visuals. We said that last week, right?
Yeah.
The fight scenes were cool, but I've seen better swordsman type fight scenes. I mean, there wasn't really the littest fight was the first fight when the dudes with the same styles fought. Everything else,
And the guy from the last castle.
Yeah, everything else was kind of. It was kind of. You know what? It was kind of realistic, except for the jumping. These niggas was jumping like 30 feet in the air on some lit shit. I'm looking like
not everybody could do that. Only Coochie and the other guy. The other guy kind of reminded me of the guy that was alongside Guts from Berserker.
Oh,
the beautiful guy.
Yeah.
Sword. Yeah.
And the little kid, this nigga was jumping through trees and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was fine with the jumping shit too.
Those archetypes.
He was in the wrong in Naruto.
Did he die? Did he die?
Oh
yes.
The kid?
Yeah, the kid died. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the girl jumped in the water for him, and it's just like they didn't. Bro, they left a lot of questions unanswered, bro. They gotta have a second season.
He was like shot, bro. Or he was
impaled.
He was impaled.
No.
Was it? He got slashed. Nah, he just got slashed on his back, bro.
No, he still had the thing in his. Yeah, he still had the spear in his body when he was drowning.
He fell with the shit.
I mean,
and then the chick was
survivable, bro.
With the ish. So
it was survivable, bro.
I mean,
Coochie and the little boy ended up, drowning. I mean, ended up diving in the river, but it actually showed, Coochie coming back and whatnot. It never showed him, unless it's possible for him to had recovered, or but he was saying like he was sinking faster than she was swimming, so it's like I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
But the coolest looking shit was the shark, the talking shark, bro.
Damn,
he was fire. He looked at fire as fuck. The talking shark was cool.
The talking shark.
I'm a shark.
So and why they keep trying to have every soundtrack with like this boring ass rock ballad, bro? I'm tired of them rock ballads, bro. Them shits be corny as fuck, bro.
I understand. Those are pretty hit or miss sometimes. Yeah, those are pretty hit or miss.
It ought to be fire as fuck.
A good one that I can think of offhand will be Blue Exorcist. That had a really good intro.
Blue Exorcist had, oh my god.
Death Note had a 512, bro. Death Note shit was pretty dope.
Well, he about to make me grab some napkins, man. I'm about to count down.
but for the visuals, I guess it was pretty cool. I get that shit. Soundtrack, I'm giving a straight 5, bro. I'm gonna give it a straight 5, bro.
Okay.
Niggas gotta impress me with the music, bro.
Right.
Visuals. I like bruh's style. I ain't gonna say I like bruh's style of art, but it's different. So I respect it because it's different. So I give it like a 7.3, 7.4.
7.4.
Yeah. Now the story. I got lots to say about this story, bro. The character that made me mad as fuck the most was the little kid, bro, who they had to kill his dad because his dad was a whole traitor out here, bro. This nigga mad. Like, what was bro supposed to do? Let his dad kill him? Like, bro, he was on some fuck shit. He compromised everybody, bro. What the fuck? He was the first traitor, bro.
The first traitor.
You mad?
I'm gonna get you in your sleep, Jen. You ain't gonna live.
Yeah, it's just like, nigga, Nigga, you on some bitch ass nigga shit. This nigga really keep on saving your life. This nigga really is the nigga saving your life, and you steady trying to kill this nigga, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I would have beat that little nigga ass every single day, bro.
Hey man, but you can't. I mean, how can you break it down to him on the real? The
Simple. Yo, daddy was a traitor. He did it for the family, but I had to knock this nigga off.
He'd be like, he was trying to do it for him. So your daddy a traitor because of you, because he was trying to save his family. You know what I'm saying? That's why Kuchi or Jinzabaru did what he did, and I respect how he did it. Like, hey man, just get big enough.
Yeah, I respect, bro, all the way. Kuchi is a, but you know, Kuchi
shit right there.
Yeah, facts.
I fuck with Kuchi, bro. He was a dog. He was a straight dog, like the other dude was saying. He's a straight dog, bro. He gave no fucks.
Come get these young wolf paws, man.
Exactly. Right. Talking all that shit. But they killed you. They keep. Yeah, I got you. But they killed this nigga. They killed the orc nigga. The what's the nigga name?
The ogre.
Yeah, Oni Takumaru.
Oni Takumaru.
Yeah, they did kind of kill him off scene, even though, given how Kuchi lost, I mean, almost like, I mean, he kind of had a little challenge.
I was waiting for that rematch the whole fucking time, and then when they finally got for the rematch, they didn't even show this shit, bro.
Yeah, they like,
what the fuck?
Yeah. And then deserves that much.
And then, bro, with the archetype shit, bro, it was a lot of like ancient samurai archetype ass niggas, bro. Like, but the one that I hate the most is this preteen ass love shit, bro. This middle school ass love shit they be having going on, bro. Why does she keep on kissing nigga in his sleep and he acting like he don't feel that shit, bro?
But did she actually kiss him though?
But no, she kissed him the last time because the little kid who was on the fuck shit seen the shit, bro.
But she was just like, because she could have been on some creeper shit and been trying to kiss him, and then she was like, if you tell anybody that I'm a creep out here in these streets, I'm gonna lay hands on you, kid. I don't care how old you is.
You done.
I don't care if you're about here. You gonna get these princess hands. You already trying to kill Hubby, so I got these hands for you.
She gonna renounce her teammate.
I'm not.
Title.
Yeah. That shit be killing me, bro. Why in Japan? Why they can't just fucking get it over with, bro? It would have made the story so much better if she just fucked that nigga one time, bro, or at least confessed her love one time, and he was like, "Yeah, I actually do fuck with you. You a real ass. You a real ass."
If they would have showed that, then they would have had to show
right.
my scene.
No,
yeah,
which
now
is
you
exactly
towing the line on societal
qualities,
values.
because she ain't loose.
Right.
Waifu can't be loose. I like that.
Can't be. Gotta be
just
nice
met
and
the
tight,
guy.
bro.
Just met the guy. This whole show went over the course of like 5 days, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
That. So you meet a dude within those 5 days, you already giving up cheeks. Nah, that's not waifu right there.
But you secretly kissing this nigga in his sleep though.
Hey, she could be on her creepo shit all she wants.
She was just saying if he was alive. She told you.
Checking. She went to real close to his face to feel his breath and then backed off. That's all she did, bro.
Now check this. If we reversed roles and he was on that type of shit, niggas would be like, "Oh yeah, he's a fucking rapist, bro.
I mean,
he's trying to
but you
catch
know,
bitches in their sleep."
They still gotta promote their societal values, bro. They're not promoting loose women in the cartoon, bro. So in the anime, they're not promoting the loose women. Maybe in the manga, but not the animation.
Yeah.
Tell One Piece that with Big Mom.
I mean, they never showed it going down, thank God. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole nother subject for a whole nother day, bro. So,
But
what you giving the story, man?
I ain't done, nigga. You rushing
Oh,
me and shit.
oh, my
Fuck.
bad. You talking about Big Mom?
Excuse me.
Hey, man, we all like the show. We trying to ask you, bro.
Talking about big
I got
moms
some
and
things
shit.
to ask you, man.
But the story was pretty dope. No, I'm thinking, is it anything, bruh? I'm still waiting for the reinforcements to come, bro. Was they? I thought they came.
They was on the way. They didn't come yet.
Old dude's father was like, nah, fuck all that.
We ain't sending nobody out for
You
them,
ain't
man.
sending nobody.
That's lost, man. Come on. What did you think?
So they not coming at all. So that
Like
whole
none of my
island is a
chess
dub.
pieces. None of
They
my
gonna catch
chess
him on the
pieces.
next island.
Hmm.
They're gonna catch him on the next island because by the
Next
time,
island.
by the time like all the fighting was over at the end, they were all getting back on their ships going to the next island.
Because I mean, they did stall them for 5 days or what they had.
Yeah.
That was a pretty massive effort right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just the different tactics. Because when they started going uphill, that's when I knew it was kind of over with, bro. Because you're going to get trapped at the top of the mountain either way it goes. So it was like, man, but I ain't think they was going to die when they died, but shit. They had that
No,
bitch surrounded.
I pretty much knew majority of the niggas was gonna die from once they killed the general and the son off. I was like, yeah,
Yes, that's
pretty
exactly
much.
how I felt.
No one's safe. No one's safe.
Right.
No one's safe except the princess. It was no way they was gonna kill off the prince. It was no way. No way.
Man, had they found her, they would have killed her.
Yeah, but they
killed her, raped her.
Depending on who would have found her. The other dude was gonna marry her.
Yeah.
So that's why
Yeah, that's
They
true.
would have
Yeah,
took her as a
that's
treasure.
way fool. No, man.
Hey,
Y'all
I was
tripping.
hoping.
her like
I was.
Connie.
That
I
or
was
rape.
hoping he was gonna find that bitch.
Oh man.
Yeah, I need this.
You
I-
cool.
No, I
They
thought he
didn't
was.
find her either.
You on the W for the big guys?
No. I thought he was gonna find her and be like, you know what? Fuck all this Mongol army shit. I want this bitch so much that I'm gonna flip on everybody.
I'm gonna run away with her. Just me and you. We're gonna take a ship and go.
Hell yeah.
They were
I
like,
thought
"Come
he
on,
was gonna be on that type of shit. Like, oh, this bitch is so bad. Fuck all of this. War shit. Fuck this Mongol army shit, general shit. Nah, bro.
I ain't gonna lie though, he was
this
probably
bitch.
one of the best commanders that I've seen, given the fact that number one, when they shot the arrow at him, he was like so nonchalant about it. I was
Yeah,
like,
so,
oh, thank you, my fellow minions. And it's like, you know, it's like
his bodyguard was A1 though. Yeah, he was top notch.
Yeah.
Bro, this man stayed with somebody.
He wasn't even trying to block it. He just stretched real quick and just caught the arrow.
For real.
Wow.
One thing that really tripped me out was the Emperor. Was he dead?
Episode 12, it had so much happen.
Was he like
there?
Was he like 300 years old? He was like old as shit, right?
Because like
he was beyond old, bro.
He wasn't that old. I did some research. I'm looking at the wiki now. It's saying that he was the former child emperor of Japan who supposedly drowned 90 years previously. So it was only a 90-year gap between the stuff that he was talking about and the show.
So you telling me he's the rightful ruler of Japan and he just stayed on this rant? Does the rest of the government know he there?
I think he may be dead. Honestly. And that was like some transcendent type shit because she is royal blood and they worship the sun. So that morning, that next morning, the sun was coming up, and she just miraculously saw him on top of this miraculously sat on top of this hill. I think that was just like an allegory or something to, okay, we made it through the night. There's hope.
But I'm mad they killed my little nigga off, bro. The nigga who was stealing shit, bro, that was my nigga, bro. He was the clutchest motherfucker out the whole group, bro.
What you talking about?
The kid who got slashed in the back, bro.
Oh, the kid, yeah.
Amushi.
Yeah.
I don't think he dead though, bro. I honestly thinking like they can't kill him. He was supposed to survive, bro. Everybody else was a dub, bro. You could tell they was dubs. They stayed on the island to die, bro. All of them niggas was like, I really don't got nothing else to live for, so I might as well go out. Fuck. This is my last comment. The ending was bullshit, bro. This nigga fights the general, beats the general ass, and they was like, protect the general. And then hella niggas gang up on this nigga, ready to fire, and they just stop.
He was like, you know what? We don't, on second thought, we don't want those hands. We saw what he just did to you, my guy. So we gonna look like, because you said, because that's what you said. You said stand in front of you because that's my job to do what you say. But man, I don't know about getting those hands. I don't know about getting those hands.
This nigga didn't do no. I can see
blades, bro.
No, bro.
Whole rusty, broken swords. Just
he did beat this man with a
down, bro. Like, come on,
bro. No. But he still didn't do no supernatural shit. He didn't do no amazing shit. I can see if he did the jump 30 feet in the air shit and just stayed in the air hella fire and did some Matrix shit in the air, and it was just like, oh shit.
I guarantee you the people were wishing that there's some supernatural shit came out so they could explain why he was so fire at what he was doing. Bro was just that guy.
That's why when they invaded that base, it was only like 80. It wasn't even 80, it was probably like 30 people. And it was like,
it was about 30 niggas,
it's 300.
Ain't
it's
no
like
way.
300 niggas. We were catching hands every which way.
Like, well, he ain't gonna take down the 300. But hey, you want to be one of the first ones to go out there? I'm trying to wait to be like, wait till about 50, 60 of them go out there.
If I was an arrow nigga, I would have popped it off. If I was an arrow nigga, I would have popped that shit off. Like, fuck this nigga.
Man, you end up hitting your own partners, bro. You be working for him.
I'm looking like, bro, somebody gonna kill this nigga. I don't give a fuck, bro. He can't dodge all these spears and all these arrows, bro. There's no way.
I don't. So I want to ask y'all. You think that code of honor in they fighting that really stands in reality? Because you see how heavy it weighs. Hey man, stand back. He go one-on-one with the general. The general bag back. Everybody just shy off from it. Now anybody could have just ganged up on him and killed them, but they let bruh go.
Not on the enemy side.
It's pointless.
That shit happens when you.
But nah, the general wanted the smoke. The general wanted the smoke. The general was on some like, nah, bro. I want to fight the strongest motherfuckers. Y'all niggas move back. Get the fuck out the way. I got this shit.
Yeah, it was partially that, and I feel like it was also partially like if you go to work and somebody's like, I feel like the general is like the supervisor. So the general is there to make sure like everything's going right. All right, you doing what I say. We're gonna get through this. But if somebody show up to your job and want to throw hands with your manager, you gonna jump in?
Oh no, you right.
if they offer your manager at work, you got a free excuse to go home. So I think that's that same mentality. You're like, hey, if he gone, ain't nobody gonna tell if I run away and go get me some hoes real quick.
Right.
Stand
about that.
That's crazy.
Cause I'm like, man, they be taking that honor code serious. I
feel like the most realist would have probably been the people who all of Coochie's closest, like disciples who some of them left. Some of them said they was gonna leave, but end up either coming back or staying longer than what they said they would. Like the arrow dude was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna do a couple shots, and then I'm a bounce." He never did. The medical dude, the bald dude,
the monk.
Yeah,
Doan.
he was man.
That was my name.
Slick, bro. I was like, damn. I was like, you can't just run away after that, bro.
I want to know what he did, bro. He
slick reminded me. He slick
I
reminded me
left.
of that Namekian. I can't think of his name. Dende. No, it's not Dende.
Nah, bro. He reminded me of the dude from Blue Exorcist, the bald dude with the glasses. Akamura's friend.
Yeah,
he kind of reminded me of him. In a way, like it's definitely in the looks department.
But I just say Dende because Dende is sort of like a spiritual person. Doan was a monk, so I figured if he was exiled, then all of his other brothers may have got killed or something. And
no, I think he was just on some fuck shit for a long time, and he just
like
turned into a
taking
monk.
that monk technique and going rogue on their ass. Like, I don't know. He did some shit. That's what he said. He did some.
Could have been on some.
He killed hella niggas.
Yeah, I was like, "But you was a monk." I'm like, man, he took the iron monk fist and did work, bro. He was out there,
bro. The 10,000 hand chakra Vartan type shit.
Like, dude, that's crazy. So, I mean, I really liked it. It was pretty dope. And it's fire because it's another way to just promote Japanese culture. Like, yo, it really happened. It didn't happen like that, but I just like how they be doing this little stuff,
bro. So how did it actually happen, bro? How did it actually happen?
Well, I mean, it was just a battle.
It
was just a battle that happened there.
That shit, yeah.
Like the Mongol invasion happened, in that way they took over in those areas. But that particular battle, fighting those people, the what was it? The exiles fighting for them. The whole story is a made up story.
Yeah,
but the battle happened.
And I did some research on the Ghost of Tsushima thing that you brought up. So is not quite the story like redone. It's sort of like a spin on it. But yeah, it's based on the same incident.
Right. So, I mean, I would rather have the spin on it because we've seen how this show was going.
And then going off of, I believe what Suma was saying before, how they wanted to make it seem like there was like some supernatural thing going on. The ghost, like how he was going around disrupting the Mongols, it made him seem like a ghost, and that's where the title come from, Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, okay.
I heard that. I heard that game's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's loosely based off the show we watched, bro.
And then the name is tweaked also, but the protagonist's name is Jin. It's sort of like you could see it as a shortened version of Jin Zaburo. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Because so the only things that are truly based and grounded was the fighting and the so-called captures, or like Coochie and the gang and squad. So that actually happened. They actually had people that wasn't a part of the country or the island or whatever, and they helped. But
protect it.
Yep, that was
Genki style.
All the romance though, like I felt like the best romance was the little boy and the little girl. I liked that. I thoroughly
that was cute.
That. Yeah,
but that's cute. Real. They had real middle school love because they're really in middle school. But these grown motherfuckers.
Was Coochie really grown?
He had 4 wives. He had a whole child.
He had like 4 wives. Yeah, he did have a bunch of wives.
I
you know
guess.
what?
But
When they brought up
in Japanese culture, like they use young people a lot. Coochie could have very well been 15.
Oh yeah, true.
But yeah, you can never tell when it comes
That
to
is true. Yeah.
But I'm looking
Especially
like
the 1274.
Oh yeah, his backstory was fire as fuck. His backstory was lit, bro.
Whoa.
With the betrayal of the how the government, the niggas who was running the government did that fuck shit to him and to him and his uncle.
The shrine, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was sad though. He has like right when he chopped his head off, it was like, oh, imagine me. I'm gonna be your father. Just imagine my face as your father when you think about that turn. He had the most blank facial expression of any woman's head chopped off I've ever seen, bro. His
like,
head was
Luke,
literally like,
I am your father.
Like, I was like, bro, that's a blank ass expression for somebody who just got a head chopped off, bro. I was like,
it's crazy.
That's a poker face.
But you know what? I didn't realize that little girl was his daughter the whole time until the end, bro. I'm thinking that's slick him. When he kept on doing the flashback, I'm thinking like, is this a flashback of him when he was younger?
I thought it was like some other like little girl that he knew. I didn't place it as his daughter either.
Yeah, I think
did they actually say what happened to her?
I thought she died with the
they
wrestler.
said, I think they got sick. His wife and her got sick when he was at war. He said they got sick when he was at war or some shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember he went off to war and came back. They were gone, but he said when he came back, they were buried. But I don't quite remember if they said why. Could it be that his daughter planted that tree and the folks came in and hid in the tree and killed them all?
Like he told her not to because they was gonna come through the tree.
That was only
a fine point that I kind of enjoy. Like it's pretty high tier on what I can recall, and was when they was playing shogi, and how he was like why he was explaining why he was losing all these matches. Yeah, he didn't want to,
sacrifice any people.
Reminded me of the same personality that the one heavyset general had. When I'm not sure though whether he was, I don't know. He did seem sincere. He was crying, so but he just so nonchalant though at times. You wouldn't think. He's almost kind of remind me of Barcelona from Kizaru from One Piece.
Man.
Or any good anime protagonist to a degree.
Huh?
Well, I said or any anime protagonist to a degree. I could think of several, like for instance, Goku. He wants the greatest good. He want to keep everybody alive. He wants to protect everybody, sort of shit. Or Naruto, or
But to be real, he was on some fuck them at first type shit. He was like, I'm gonna fuck with y'all, but y'all slick doing too much. He was low key gonna be like, fuck them for. He thought about it a couple of times, bro.
I mean, it was some disagreements that he had with his top advisors, but he always kind of heard them out, even when he was trying to retreat from the fortress, from the pseudo Great Wall.
He was he's so fire as a soldier, man, commander. Like he knew what everybody could do.
Yeah,
just by looking at him, bro.
He was very level-headed, though. He was like, as far as an antagonistic figure, he was very level-headed. As I don't know, when I looked at him, he just seemed like a douche. He just seemed like a douche, man. He's like,
I don't see it that way. I think it's just at that point he had nothing to live for. So I think about it this way: he go off to war. He's doing all this good shit. He's getting a name for himself. Get back home, wife, daughter gone. They dead. They buried already.
Now I was still talking about the big dude.
Roshi Takamaru. Yeah. Only Takamaru. My bad. I mean, I feel
No,
like
no,
him.
the big, no, not him. The big, the general
The
who
fat
was
general.
one of,
Oh, okay, gotcha. The Mongol.
yeah, like how
Yeah,
he, just his whole demeanor and his way of going about certain conversations and end up retreating. He was very level headed for probably compared to the rest of, like the dude that Coochie had fought at the end. He seemed like the Nick type of nigga who would literally, well, he actually did. He killed the one dude who was trying to retreat. We're trying to retreat. And it's like, you should,
That shit was funny as fuck. I was like, you old bitch ass.
He's like, there ain't no cowards in my dojo.
Nigga said, fuck that shit.
hold up. Who told you
I'm
we can
out.
run? It's time to say it.
Peace.
Oh
It's time
yeah,
to say that.
that was epic.
So, but yeah, just going back to the shogi, board game. You can almost tell how people would play
Yeah, by
in
their
war and strategic.
yeah, by
Yeah.
the war tactics. Yeah, and I see a lot of similarities between him and Coochie, which is why they're like their demeanors and their I feel like was a similar in a lot of ways how they interact with people. Try to be a
Mhm.
little more level-headed. They're more worried about keeping everybody alive. It's about keeping more people alive than anything over anything else. So yeah,
Yeah. The only differences I've seen was Coochie was
but he
more,
was a pussy. He had no hands. He couldn't fight.
yeah, that, and he kind of he was more subtle with it. He almost kind of like he kind of still tried to protect. He ain't really kind of, I guess, wanted you to know like that he cares. Aside from big dude, he was more, he was crying and he would legitimately say, I think he said it a couple times. He don't, he needs, which is a good strategic way of going about it in certain situations, I guess. You need more people to raid. Even though they had everybody. Shit, that army was fucking ridiculous, especially when the second wave came at night, when they
Oh
the
yeah.
torches,
Yeah.
they all just put their torches in the air, and it was like,
Oh
bruh, we had
yeah.
to see a fire next to us. What the hell? It's like, so that was interesting. I feel like if I were to read the manga, he'd probably be one of the last people in to die. Just kind of how he goes about it and how
Yeah,
people are
more
so like
strategic.
they are adamant in protecting this dude. They will step in front, like this man got blocked like couple times.
Every time.
With the arrows. Yeah, like, well, yeah, the couple times that they ever came close to shooting this man like directly like that. So yeah,
Hey man, and we gotta talk about the trader though.
man, he
What
was
They
was
can't
I
the
let
respect
him
legitimate.
him.
slide, bro.
He
what
was
was the
I
trade?
respect
legitimate. I respect his resolve. That's it. Like, he knew what he was doing, especially when the dude was like, "Are there women there? Like, are they like, he was trying to make slaves out of the children and the women. You already know. It's a few of them he probably would have just made personal concubines. The rest of them, hey, rest of y'all niggas have at it."
Right.
So
Yeah.
Sabado is his name.
Sabado, okay.
Sabaro.
Saburo.
I respect him because he killed the real fuck nigga. The other nigga was a real fuck nigga.
Yeah, he would have been worse. He definitely would have been worse. He would have had because Sabado had a lot more remorse. He was crying. That's why they believed him in the first place. Because the past wasn't for him; it was for the other dude. So they really wanted to kill him.
Right.
If it wasn't for the commander, was like asking him questions. He was hesitating. He even cried. Shed tears and whatnot. So I was like, yeah, he's. I wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't trust anybody who would say who would answer, and sharply without any other type of
No. Actually,
No second guessing.
I stand corrected. Saburo was the original fuck nigga. Kim was the second trader. Is
It was okay.
Bang Young is his.
Yeah. Saburo then, he didn't. They
Saburo
didn't
was
meet him
the original
until.
trader that killed his brother.
Oh, okay, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, bro. When that kid came, this is kind of off topic of the aspect, but when that kid came and he actually legitimately swung the sword and it did not leave a single now that was bullshit though.
That shit was funny as fuck. I was like, get your punk ass out here. What are you doing?
And then Jen grabbed it and just sliced the leaf by accident.
He didn't even move the sword, bro. The sword, bro. The leaf literally was just falling, and he had it on his shoulder, and it fell and it sliced by itself. I'm like,
that's
bro,
funny.
Jen gotta take this young nigga under his wing, bro. Jen gotta legit just train this
young
nigga
you don't
to
take
kill him,
nobody, bro. That's a challenge. You gotta humble yourself to the fullest extent. Like, bro, you can't even.
This nigga it's all about the wrist action. Damn.
Bro, just coming down free fall should have done something. It should have cut the clothes. I don't think they showed. They could just be animation.
It would not have made as much sense to his point, because his point was the sword doesn't work at all if you don't know how to use it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So if he was able to do anything, then that would have just discarded.
See, I would give you that if the leaf wasn't free falling and towards a steel blade. I would give you that. I would give you that.
Whose hand was it in?
It was in the master nigga hand, man.
But he did no movement. That's what I'm saying.
That's how fine the master is.
They
man.
funny as fuck.
The master's
All
hand
we know, the kid
weapon.
had the blade on the wrong side when he came down.
Right. In a sword in the master's hand is an ultimate weapon, bro.
Nah, bro, it was on the blade side, bro. It was on the blade side.
I'm telling you.
I remember it being on the blade side. Nah.
If you looked up or researched katanas before, bro, you'll see that they are extremely that sensitive, man. Like, you can only get certain cuts and slashes holding it a certain way. Like, you have to hold the blade a certain way for it to work, because it's not thick. It's a thinner blade. It's still heavy, but
I wasn't expecting him to cut him at a whole diagonal fucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm saying it left no mark. Unless he stopped like almost at the point of his clothes, and he just couldn't go through with it. That's another one. We're not sure whether.
Then again, these are katanas that they're using. These aren't like broadswords or short swords, anything with like weight behind it. So a katana, it has to be more masterful in its use. It's a lighter weapon, so that gravity isn't going to give it enough power. So I can understand a kid swinging it.
I've heard you held a katana for real. And if you don't know what you're doing, like legit, bro, you can't do nothing with it. You have to have a technique on using those blades, because they really in the wrong hands, depending on if it's sharp. Now we're looking at this.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Have y'all seen 47? Have y'all seen 47 Ronin?
Because it's the end of a war. It's not no sharp. It can't be no polished blade. You know what I'm saying?
When that was the case, like I said, the leaf wouldn't have cut, bro.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen 47?
If it wasn't for that, I would give you everything that you're saying. Because you were right about that. You're right about the in right hands, technique, wrists, all that shit. But
I get it. 7-year-old katana and see what happens.
That nigga was using the sword to like cut fruit and shit. He had a piece of a skin stuck at the top, bro. He tried to stab him. He didn't clean his blade before he tried to fight, man.
Like, you get a regular switchblade and you drop it on your lap. Bare skin. That shit's it's gonna break skin.
Bro, they just
depends on how it dropped.
Yeah, if it's dropped on the other side, end up flipping through the wind or some shit. Yeah,
if it drops pointy side down, yes, it's gonna break skin. But if the blade falls on you, there's a potential that it's not gonna cut you because there's not no force behind it to make it cut through the skin versus the pointy side.
It would have to be a very lucky situational moment for that to happen. Apparently,
how many times do you go into the kitchen and drop a knife on a tomato to cut it?
I can pierce it.
Exactly.
Now, depending on how it falls, most likely it's not going to fall on the. Yeah, it's not going to fall directly on the edge side. It's either going to fall sideways or maybe miss completely.
Is that a Coogee splitter?
Oh.
This nigga broke his head.
I rock it well.
With 87 cents in his count.
Is that some ketchup on the shirt? It's hot topic ass nigga right here.
Hell no.
Hell no, this nigga here.
That shit looked like it was weaved by 72 spiders, nigga. Different species.
72 bad versions.
Nigga, that shit came from the 72-cent store, nigga.
Nigga, Sama, you look like you got your shirt out the Matrix, nigga. And I'm not even talking about the what's the name. You look like you came out of the motherfucking jelly tube with that shit, bro.
He on the like nigga Kanissa.
Like a default GTA character t-shirt.
Damn, bro. And I just seen that shit. Y'all know exactly what you're talking
about. But damn, bro, you never even gave the story rating, man. Shit.
Oh,
this is why I'm rushing your ass. This is why I rushed them.
Y'all the niggas have been talking. Y'all been talking. I ain't shut the fuck up.
I mean, like I told you,
I thought my shit was done. I was done with it.
I told you it's a good story. We liked it. We wanted to talk about it. But with all that being said, your grade on the story, my brother.
I'll grade the story 7.8.
7.7.
7.6. Which one?
6.
6. Okay. All right. So let me tally up. Need some tally music.
Nigga giving these odd ass fucking square root of pi ratings and shit. 3.1492.
I'm just trying to seem complex.
See, I ain't know we could do that.
Yeah, you could do that, man.
I'll do 0.5. I'll do 0.5 too. I'll start next time. Honestly, sometimes I kind of think 10 is too. I don't know. Maybe because I almost think I'm either under or overrating some of them. Because just
I feel you. It be like that sometimes.
I'm gonna adjust. I'm gonna adjust when we do it. I'll keep everything I say though. I'll adjust.
I mean, we could like switch it up. We could go into we could get into the story and then give our reviews. If that would be better.
I just came to the realization of something in my studies just now. The reason why each of the different factions were different because these were represented all the places that the Mongol army had went to and conquered. So each different person was different because they came from a different place where they've already been and conquered.
They kind of explain that.
So that fat guy was Korean.
They explained that in the beginning when they was like, these soldiers speak another language.
Kareem. Oh, Yao
But
Ming ass nigga.
they can speak another language because they're Mongols and they're in Japan now.
No, I'm saying they were saying they speak another language from the other soldiers.
Yeah, the main character didn't know what the hell the old boy was talking about then.
Yeah.
He was like, bro,
Like I am.
Yeah, they ain't no shit. They was
like, you
just
talking
like
all this shit.
sword, fight, nigga.
The
Fight.
only language I know is these hands.
Yeah, U.N.I.
Fuck you
versus
talking about?
U.N.I.
You want these
review
hands? Yes.
hands.
Yes, you want hands?
Yes.
That has to be hands.
English
Somebody come
language
out
or
with an
smooth.
anime called Hands. So
Hands.
U.N.I. review hands. You
Hands.
know, before we get to the H. Thank you.
That smoke dialect.
You have the final tally?
I have the final tally, gentlemen. All right, so for visuals, the grand total was 28.9. For sound, 22. And for story, 32.1. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Angolmois for you. Overall, we could say that is, I guess we get that like a B plus rating.
Wait a minute. You telling
Okay.
me you so lazy that you don't want to do the average
Nah, all right.
and you're just gonna give the overall numbers like niggas?
Yeah, I kind of slid that one in on y'all. Thank
I set the
y'all.
standard last
Yeah,
time.
yeah, he did.
My
He
bad.
did. I
My
got
bad.
you.
I also have the numbers for 91 days just in case you want to do a comparison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me finish this up real quick.
So
My
while you
guys,
do
I
that,
forgot
I'll
y'all
go with
do.
the numbers that we have for 91 days, which was what we watched last week. For sound, audio, we had a 29.2, 7.3 average. For story, we had a 29.3 and a 7.33 average. And for art visuals, 28.3 and a 7.07 average.
Just stack up about right. I feel like 91 days is just slick just as good.
But
Depending on
from the numbers that I heard, the story is much better.
because
Which
it was
one?
In
real.
comparison, the current one, Angolmois.
I feel that too. I definitely would say that.
So would you
Then
agree that?
again,
All right, so the averages overall, we're gonna redo it again. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I tried to slide that. Please don't mind me. All
you
right,
don't
so
know
for
that.
visuals, we got 28.9, the average of 7.22. For the sound, we have 22. That's an average of 5.5. And for the story, we have 32.1 coming in at an average of 8.0. So, yeah, the story was definitely better in this one right here.
Was it though?
Yeah.
From
Yeah,
the numbers, it is.
yeah, for the numbers, yeah.
But from just I don't know, bro. 91 days had a legit 5 story. It was way more like shit that went on, bro.
Maybe like over the course as we get more animes under our belt, we can revisit some of these and maybe do like a re score of them
Right.
because
Yeah.
like
Because I'm looking like
because when we started giving the numbers for Angolmois, 91 days wasn't in your head at all.
No, it
And
wasn't.
that was the same thing that we did for 91 days. So I like that we did it that way. But yeah, we can maybe after we get more animes, more stories under our belt, we can definitely revisit some of these titles and see if the scores change.
yeah.
Okay. That's fair. That's cool. You know. So I appreciate that, gentlemen. Thank y'all for coming in. You know what I'm saying? I think we pretty much got everything we needed off this one right here. Now I am going to work on these tags because I know that's what brings the people in. But we have the link up there, or the video will be posting right after this. So I appreciate y'all, gentlemen. Any last minute statements? Give us your outros. If you don't want to, you don't have to. No
I'm
pressure.
trying to see if that's something that I'm forgetting though.
Oh yeah, is there?
Just
I thought
story
we
wise,
pretty
because it
good.
had a lot to offer.
It really did. I mean, unless you all want to keep going, that's fine.
I
I
covered
don't know.
everything I wanted to cover.
I mean, for the most part, we
This is
pretty
why it
much.
was. This is why the story was better, bruh. This is why the story was better right here.
Bro, it
It
really
had so
wasn't.
much more
We
depth
They had a lot more
because it was
elements. You can
historical
you
because
can
too,
it was
man.
real life, bro. It was based
They
off a
both
real
was
life
real life.
story,
They
bro.
both
No,
was
It
not,
real
was
not
life.
just like,
necessarily that they had flashbacks about the main character which wasn't as historical.
Right.
I don't remember any flashbacks in 91 Days.
That
It
was
was
like just
kind
that
of
maybe a
just
couple
like
times.
this is
Well,
the
it was just the
Yeah.
story.
same
This is all you're
flashback.
getting.
They
If
only
they
had
had
like one
showed,
flashback
bruh,
repeated
because
coming
the
within
up
that
story
a
was
same.
so
little
compact
bit,
with shit, bro. You did not know
man.
how 91 days was gonna play out. You knew how this shit was gonna play out slick from the
What
beginning. They
what's
told them
what's
we don't got no chance of winning this
what's
shit.
the main
They knew
character
they didn't
name,
have no
bro?
chance of winning this shit.
But they
If
still
they
had
showed
hope
him,
of reinforcements on the back burner.
Yeah.
they did.
All right, so my
Right.
closing statement. Follow me on Instagram at that_guy_brand. Follow me on Twitter under Titty Man Brand or
All right,
at
bro.
at Brandon Sarcasm, or follow me on Snapchat at midnight_Romeo.
That's your
All
middle
right,
name?
y'all.
Nope.
Titty Man Brand in this thing, bro. Y'all heard it
Big
from
Daddy
him
Brooks,
first.
aka Titty Man Brand.
There it is. Y'all heard it from him first. Understand that.
You gonna go next, bro?
Hmm. Oh no,
You
I
gonna
was
go
saying,
next?
oh yeah. Good night, everybody. Shit.
He said good night, everybody. Shit.
Bye. Have a nice time. See you later.
Thank y'all for listening.
All
Peace.
right. All right. I'm gonna leave y'all with a little sentiment that I've been thinking about all week. Fuck this mandatory vaccine shit I've been hearing about, bro. This is some government bullshit that they trying to force us on, and I'm not going, bro. If I gotta go to jail, the buck on this vaccine, I'm doing that, bro. Oh yeah,
You heard it here first. King Cat is going to jail.
He's going to jail.
fuck the vaccine.
King Cat will
Fuck
be
it.
just like Cat Williams.
Yes. Make sure his bunk is warm. He's
Being the
going.
nappy headed hoe in the prison cell.
He's got good hair too. Look at him. I think you're on the auction block right now. And that little tongue thing you was doing earlier, don't help out either.
It's called practicing.
I know.
You know they got phones in prison. They can be watching this. They
You
got phones in
practicing.
prison. They
Okay.
gonna go back and watch this episode and see all this little stuff that you were doing. They're gonna be ready and waiting for you.
But
Shout
check
out to
this.
the gender fluid
But check this.
community.
Follow me on IG at King Cat the Kid. We got all your entertainment, all the lit shit you want to see. New wave, bro. We the new wave, bro. Snapchat, the movement_ENT. I got fire shit for days. You want to be entertained? You want to find some fire shit to go to? Fuck with me.
All right.
Deuces.
All
Question:
right.
what's the next
And,
anime?
Delicioso.
oh well.
He dip out without
5
getting that.
centimeters. 5 centimeters is gonna be the next one. Yeah, he dipped out. He had the epic outro. He didn't even hear what the next one was gonna be.
You said
So we're
five
gonna hit
centimeters.
5 centimeters.
You
Yes.
know what? I'm gonna rewatch that because I feel like I'm actually gonna rewatch it. I'm gonna rewatch it.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Because
rewatch
we are actually going with the schedule. So
it.
five
Okay.
centimeters would be next, and I'm gonna send the link in the chat. And
5 centimeters per second.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh damn.
Because in Japanese it starts with a B. So yeah. That's where we're going.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Byosoku, go.
Yep, there we go. So, all right, gentlemen. Again, people, thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully, we can inspire you to watch something you didn't think you was going to watch before. You know, this was a good one. I recommend it to all new timers, old timers. You know, anybody who's just looking for something real refreshing, real quick. There you go. And we'll have the Cash App links up and all those type of things next time. Y'all help me get a camera. I'm trying to be seen like these gentlemen. Appreciate y'all. Hey, y'all have a good night. All right, peace.
Must watch. Must watch.
Deuce. Yeah, it is. It is.